Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before we start, I want to show you my second channel. It's Oezzynur.Studio. Today I'm showing off a few of my favorite digital iPad drawings. These are some K-pop idols I like Taemin, Joy, San, James, Karina, Jonghyun, and a lot more Taemin because he's my bias. Some drawings were from this year and others date back to 2 to 3 years ago. I think around 2024 I took a complete break from making any art. Life just happened, but I'm back now and even more inspired than before. Taemin is my bias. His one picture is what got me into K-pop 6 years ago. But honestly, I get bias tracked all the time now because every idol brings something special. I show you a few pieces and say why I like them. That Taemin piece with the blue skin was from his Move album photo shoot, and I love how the bluish purple tones make the image feel a little abstract while still remaining realistic. There's a sun drawing where he's crossing his muscular arms and wearing angel wings. The reference was a magazine shoot titled Angel Wings, and that pose just hit so hard. I did 2 Karina pieces, one very seductive and another more modest with flowers behind her. I drew them with my Wacom Cintiq. I also do one Taemin piece with the Wacom. And I have so many Taemin drawings, but his one era is still my favorite forever. This new portrait of Tan Lee that I'm about to show you now was actually a request from a YouTube friend. They wanted Tan Lee from NCT and Wayv. To make it even more special and challenging, I asked AI for drawing instructions, and it told me to use Gouache and a bicolor palette. I opened Pinterest, pulled up a reference that I liked and jumped right in. The reference I chose was dominated by vibrant red colors which contrasted his deep black hair and outfit, so this was quite interesting. Honestly, Gouache behaved way better than I expected. It was actually my first time trying this medium. I laid down the base colors and shadows first, then grabbed a small detailed pencil for the rest of the drawing, to enhance the facial features and make it even more detailed. I started with the eyes, then moved to the nose. These parts needed some extra tuning throughout the process. I went back and forth, adding more contrast after finishing other areas. The nose bridge, for example, was totally erased by the stark, contrasting shadows in the reference. So yeah, that was new. But the lips, total nightmare. They kept looking way too dark or super flat because of all the heavy red hues. It took so much tweaking to get them right. Seriously, the lips tested my patience. Since the whole portrait used a bicolor palette with heavy red hues, every shade I tried just blended together into nothing. You cannot see it here, but I kept layering and tweaking the opacity. It either looked way too dark or completely flat. There was zero contrast at first. I had to zoom in so far and erase it like 5 times. I kept blending, adding tiny highlights and adjusting the saturation with different colors. It took so much trial and error, but after fine-tuning the shading around the edges, they finally popped and actually looked like lips. I was fortunate with this reference image of Tan. Choosing a reference isn't always easy for me. I'm picky about the pose and the quality of an image because a bad reference makes the whole drawing harder. I look for clear lighting, interesting angles, and a pose that feels artistic or tells a story. Sometimes I'll pass on a photo even if the face is perfect because the pose feels flat. When I pick a reference, I think hard about how it will read in color, how shadows will work, and whether the expression will translate into a still image. Yeah, finally, got the mouth looking good, so I moved on to the neck and ears. The ears needed some of my attention because when would you even study the anatomy of ears? However, they were quite manageable, just like the neck portion of this drawing. Thankfully, only one ear is visible. The earrings come a bit later towards the end though, when I draw the background and the clothing. A bit before that. To tell you the truth, this scene right here was from a live stream. Last week, while I was trying to finish this portrait of 10, and here I was showing the audience what I drew and how it looked. That's why the video quality isn't the best, because it was from a live stream. For the hair, I painted over the entire head in black first and added some faint white hair strands for the flow and some purple for the shine of his hair, in between all the red colors of this drawing. While I draw the hair, can we talk about 10 for a second? I'm so in love with this work. He is incredible in NCT and Wayv, but his solo stuff is just next level. His performance style is just unmatched. If you're a 10 stan or just found him through this video, tell me your favorite 10 moments. If you're new to K-pop, what surprised you most about drawing an idol? Your comments actually shape what I draw next, so don't be shy. Leave a request, a question, or even a meme. I read everything and I love hearing your takes. Also, for the artists watching, did you like the gouache texture here? Would you rather see a full digital drawing version or a more mixed media approach? If you're into process stuff, tell me which part you want a deeper breakdown of. Lips and color balancing, skin undertones or hair textures? I'll make a tutorial if enough of you ask for it. Time for the accessories and the background. The earrings were painted with black, gray and white paint. I blended all these colors repeatedly and added some sharper lines for the details and color balance. With the shirt by the end, I was so done that I just splashed some black color and drew red and black lines to create an abstract paint scraping effect. Turned pretty cool, I must say. The background was completely spontaneous. I wrote 110 with a random brush I found on Procreate, and it looked so cool that I added a smaller version on the left corner. So you will see the smaller version of the background design next to my signature by the end of the video when I reveal everything. If you're still watching, thank you so much. I hope you liked it and please stick to the end. I'm about to reveal everything. Oh, and here's a little clip of the future me editing this video right now. Hi, I'm from the future, how are you? Write in the comments, please talk with me, be my friend, love you. Who's your ultimate bias in Wayv or NCT? Drop them in the comments below. I will read everything. Now for the final reveal. I hope you like this piece, so please subscribe for more drawing vlogs in the future. Goodbye friends, love you.